Hello, hello. We are starting up. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moxie Mondays. I just started this last Monday in honor of my first book, Moxie, a hospice chaplain's journey through grief. And I decided to do Moxie Mondays because sounds good, sounds fun, and because we need a little oomph on Monday. And I know I do. And Moxie came about because it was my mom's one of her favorite words, and didn't expect to write a book. But as I was going through my grief, I found that there was an energy bigger than me. Part of it, I think, was my mom with me, and part of it, I would say, God, source, divine. And that energy within me helped me to go through my grief. It was something I had to draw on. It was an energy that helped me to look at my experiences and find out what it is that was going on inside of me. What was that grief? What was that pain? You'll often hear me talk about pain is purposeful, and it takes courage to go through our pain. It takes courage to show up, and even when you don't feel like it, there's this delicate balance to be able to sometimes show up when we don't feel like it, and also sometimes not show up because we don't feel like it. And listening to that inner guidance. And I feel like that what grief has shown me, both working with thousands. I'm a longtime hospice chaplain and a grief transformation coach and guide, and I've been with thousands of people at the end of life and with entire families through the pangs of grief. And what I've discovered is that we can have these things simultaneously. We have the pain, and it's very real, and it's very valid, and it takes such courage to go through the pain, to go through the upheaval, the valleys. But there is a peak on the other side of those valleys. And I love that courage, the root of courage is cur, which is heart. And so when we connect with the heart, we find out there's something more here. What is that pain telling us? What is it teaching us? This is a spiritual journey. I don't mean religious. I mean there's a relationship within ourselves, with our own spirit, with that divine spirit within us that is teaching us something. It's teaching us about ourselves. I happen to believe that grief is a necessary journey. We're going to be experiencing grief throughout our entire life. And part of the challenge that we experience is that the things that didn't get completed when somebody was alive, the things in relationship that didn't work, we have to look at what worked and what didn't work. What grief wasn't resolved that is now being uprooted by the loss of a loved one. Yeah. So I was reviewing yesterday a piece of my book, and I was reminded of a part of that. I made a choice. Do I show up despite the challenges or because of the difficulties? It may seem like the same, but for me, recognizing that I have a choice in knowing that I'm challenged, for me, it was I wanted this pain to mean something. I wanted it to take on a meaning. In Judaism, we say, may their memory be for a blessing. What did that mean? You know, it really called on me to explore that, to really say, what does that mean for a blessing? I happen to believe that our challenges guide us to our next growth experience. I had to experience the pain. Many people would say, you know, well, why you just dived into that? I'd hear a song and I just would stay with that, those emotions. I knew there was something there for me. So I would stay in that space and process it. There's a big difference of being with the pain and processing the pain. Processing it meant that there's something else that we're supposed to learn. And going through it and going through the dark cloud so that I can see the light again. So I can glean from that, pull from that, and say, what is it that I'm supposed to do next? This is the Moxie energy. This is the courage, the force that was bigger than me that said, keep going. Keep going. And I really feel like I heard my mom say, you got Moxie, so find it. Find it. It doesn't mean we ran away from the pain. We don't. We feel the pain and show up for whatever it is we're supposed to be learning. So enjoy your Monday. Reach out to me. I'm going to post also the comment. I'm going to post in the comments my link to purchase the book. It is officially launching on April 26th, but you can pre-order it now. Feel free to reach out to me, message me, ask me any questions. This is not an easy journey. Grief is the most complex, confusing, and misunderstood experience, and I believe it needs a guide. I didn't have a guide when I was younger, and I have experienced grief my entire life. I had to learn how to do this. I can't take away your grief for you, but I can tell you, show you how to go through it. Much love to you. Bye for now.